Good evening, Slot family. Anthony Bateman Sr. here from Minota Raceway. Coming to you tonight for our third round of videos. Ooh, out of breath. I want to show you guys something. I finally got a nice stand so I could film now, but this is the bullshit I was using before. Just two pieces of shit. This thing's okay for my friend, but this shit from Walmart, I tried putting on it and it wasn't happening. So it's going to happen tonight. I'm just going to make it happen. I'm going to show you my engines, and I guess because the clocks went back, it's only really maybe 7 o'clock or some shit like that. You know, I come down my man cave and I gotta air it out because I've been neglecting my tank, the protein skimmer. I got filter floss in a bucket that is stinking up my place. Plus, my fish were floating, so I had to feed their asses to make them so they'll be all right. Because I don't want nobody to kill anybody, you know, in the tank. But this is Anthony Bateman Sr. from Minota Raceway. I don't know if there I go again. Told who I am. The word I want to use, I can't. I pray I don't lose my shit, you know. I don't want to go where I lose my mind, you know. Can't remember nothing. I just don't. I don't want to go out like that. But anyways, I have several totes underneath the bench full of train shit. Plus I have train stock in these drawers here. But here's my rolling stock in here. And a couple rolling stocks with mainly engines. So I'm going to show you guys now because I can't keep saying I'm going to do this tonight, that tonight, this tonight. And so let's get started. I got a good deal on this because the poor guy, I believe he got cancer, and his store was in Schenectady, and they were going out of business. He had he had a lot of old-scale stuff, but a lot of HO. He had so much HO where I fell in love with some of the engines he had, and I questioned, did I do the right thing? Because I've been involved in this since 2010, when my wife bought me my first engine I showed you guys. And I ain't ran none of them yet. But tonight you're going to see what I have, finally. At the time, this was $3.99. Well, I dropped to $2.99. This engine, MTH. I can get it open. But you know what? I can't wait to. I have to keep the momentum going. I have to not get in the funk, because if I do, I don't know how long it will take me to get out of it. Really. And I kind of want my bench work done, and I want Spider-Man to get his ass up here. Just sucks. He knows I need his help. And today I went over to my niece's house, and they're family people. They were out doing something, so I want to get this shit done, my track. Once I get them things ordered, which tomorrow, and then from Carrera store, Just don't want to. See, if my wife was here, I'd have her hold the box. I ain't looked at this for a long time, actually. Burlington. MTH. Oh my. No, guys, my fucking. I try not to swear. My feet right now, the left one, my ankle, it's hurt me so bad. I tell you, it hurt so bad. My mother-in-law, Anne Marie's mother, used to say, well, both. My mother-in-law from my first wife, she was one of my best friends, Helen. She used to say, don't say that, or you're going to get punished. I said, nobody knows how this shit feels. I don't even know what these are. I got shit. So, you know what? I'm just going to open this shit up and I'll worry about it. I'll worry about it after. You know what I mean? Here's a crane I bought. It was on sale, don't work. But I couldn't resist it. I had to buy it. So, most likely it's going to be on a siding. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably make like a... I think I already showed this. So, of course, I have a lot of beer. Yeah, I did. I already showed that. Here's another engine. MTH. I was going to tell you what it was. I dropped the damn box. Hold on. Oh, I love this one. I forgot about this one. See, MTH, you gotta watch out pulling them out of the box because their shit is really prototypical, really nice looking. It has real metal railings where Lionel's kind of big and clunky. I'm not going to take the foam out, but BNSF. Look at that engine. I want to get more to go with it, and at the time, I couldn't because of my situation. I ended up getting hurt at work, and it just fucked everything up. Because I bought my trains. I bought all this stuff overtime money. All my rolling stock, every bit of it. I didn't use my money. We had to live on it. And I always treated my wife. This is a 3G S21B diesel engine, whatever that means. You're going to find out in a minute. So, but guys, I don't feel good today. I get these days where TV just I don't feel good at all. I feel like shit. So weak. And I have I wish I bought two of them. Well, I did. I bought two of the remote units for these trains, but the Lionel, I didn't, and I kicked myself. And that thing, it went so far up in price, it was shameful. I couldn't believe it. So I kicked myself, and I don't know the name of it. It's the remote unit. Oh, good. I did buy two. Did buy two of these. Check this one out. I love this. Because when it fires up, the diesel, the caps and exhaust flip open. Is that sweet or what? These things weigh a ton too. They're really heavy. And oh my God. You know what? My heart muscle's so weak because realistically, guys, you're not supposed to, I shouldn't be getting tired like this. You know, I just open up boxes. It's like really lame. You know? Can't help it. Sucks, like my daughter, Nicole says, she goes, Dad, you're still here with us. You know, out of all my kids, I think Nicole would miss me the most. You know, I love all my kids equal, but I think she would miss me the most. And probably Anjali. You know, Benjamin's kind of all grown up now. And the other ones, they only see me really a couple times because of the military thing, you know. So, then Nicole's having a new baby. So, life's a mystery. Yeah. But I'm thankful I have life. Like I said, those other countries, you know, they killed them over in Palestine. You know, blowing up all the buildings and shit. The Netanyahu. That guy. He's got to be going in the dungeon when it's all over. All right, this one's a GP 38-2 diesel engine. I believe this one too is a Burlington Northern. I kind of like Burlington. So when I used to go up Vermont in the past, there was always Burlington Northerns going through there. And then what I got to get is Canadian Pacific. I love their shit. I love Canada, period. So I got to get their stuff. I got to get, when I was growing up, it was the Penn Central. And then it was Conrail, which I went and applied for when I got out of school. And that's when they had that freaking strike. Wrecked it. They wrecked the railroad. And then they didn't have no more cabooses anymore. I think it's bullshit. Just doing away with workers. Everybody's got to make money, and everybody's got to. Jeez. Everybody's got to survive. You know. That shit is crazy. Shit. Shit. Ooh. I can't tell you guys how strong I used to be. The guys at work used to say, he's strong as fuck. And now, I'm not anymore. That's like, ugh. That's like my power taken away from me. You know. My favorite Bible story in the Bible is Samson and Delilah, by far. And of course, I love Moses. You know, who don't? Who wouldn't? You know, Moses. Oh, man. I guess. Just being zapped. Yeah, I love this engine from Burlington Northern. That's like my favorite out of those two. Well, I want to get, I need to get a fleet of these because what I love about my MTH and Lionel, I can lash all these engines up. Oops, let me see so you can show it. I can lash all these engines up and run them at the same time, power them up. And the thing is with, I don't know about Lionel, but MTH, they will command all these engines. I heard better than Lionel. I don't know how true it is, so don't quote me on that. But I have one more piece of rolling stock to show you. I love this engine. Burlington Northern. And what I'm hoping is, because these have batteries inside of them, I hope none of them never leaked. Well, the 3 engines I wanted to see run. The other ones I just took a chance and bought them because the owner wasn't there and his wife wouldn't do it, so it kind of sucked. So the place ain't open anymore. So, you know, but I'm hoping my grandkids from my oldest daughter, I'm hoping that before Christmas comes, because they're going to spend a week, which I think is great. I'm so thankful. Thank you, Ben, for doing that. Getting a whole week off. And I'm hoping, I want to get this shit done. And I want to get the bench work up to my trains. I figure if I keep at it, somehow, I thought, even though I paid Spider-Man, I would pay him, because he's the only one that can do it. I would pay him, no matter what he wants, just to finish my shit. Button it up, and all I got to do is make sure the track is cleaned and do the scenery. That's it. I can run my cars, especially the one that Jan and Kim Deaver gave me. All the other ones I got for presents, I ran. I got to run this a little bit, but not enough to say, boy, I really had tons of fun on it. I did it for the short period of time. That stuff on the MTH, they got the railings and shit. They're all out of metal. And they're really, like I said, they're really prototypical. And I got mad when Mike's was through with MTH. Mike's Warehouse? No. Mike something. And who's a nice guy, I'm not going to bash him, but who bought the tooling was, there I go again. I could see it. And I have their train stuff too. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. But they bought the tooling, thank God. Then I bought it's not Gar Graves. This shit really looks real. It's got wooden ties. They really, well, you know what? No, I'm screwing up. This is Gargraves. I have this other shit in my bedroom. I only bought a couple pieces of it, but it's got spikes, railroad spikes. So I can't wait to do the bench work. I just gotta, like I said, I think what I have to do, realistically, I have to leave the TV alone. The news, I have to not watch too much because I ended up getting angry, like angry, of all the shit going down. And it's making me sick. So, okay, so wait a minute now. I got 2 of these Coors Light. Well, I have other ones too. I like, you know, I love how God designed women. They're like beautiful. I mean, so I have engines like the military. I don't know if this is that's not. Like the military ones. And it has naked women on it. You know, like some of the airplanes, they have naked women painted on them. Well, I bought a graffiti engine, it's BNSF. I think I got a couple of those. I'm not into graffiti, but I wanted to make my railroad look really cool. This whole room was going to be railroad, but it ain't now because I have this racetrack. And I even thought of adding to my layout this way. But I gotta build my bench work for my trains first. Excuse me, my head's itching. And see what I have for room, you know. Or and then get a couple opinions. So, because this whole cellar really was going to be all railroad, and I think aquariums, you know. I mean, I love aquariums. I got to really start getting into it. This thing, I only clean the glass maybe 2 times, and my daughter cleaned it twice. And this thing's been up since last year. And I only did 1 water change, but it's kind of taking care of itself. And I want to add some fish to it, but I don't want to screw it up either. Because, you know, if they get to fighting and shit, and then they wind up with ick, that's not good. Oh yeah, here's a Christmas Miller's. I got more than that other. I definitely got to go on eBay and or there's this old lady. I think she lives in Ohio. I don't know if it's her and her husband or her and her son. And she's so freaking sweet. I really want to meet that lady. And I really want to go down there. Listen, if you're going to buy train stuff, you gotta, I hate to even tell people what I spend because they're probably shitting their pants, you know. But you gotta, wow, that Burlington, those Burlington engines and the BSFN, and then I got the like Washington State engines, Western engines I bought, and this last engine, I'm gonna show you. If I kept going, I'd have, I don't know, a lot. Like for BNSF, I gotta get 4 or 5 more of those. And then for the Burlington, same thing. Same with the Western, I already got 3 engines, but the same scheme, what my wife got me. If I can find 2 of those, that'd be sweet. And then I gotta get Penn Central. I gotta get, and then there's the older diesels. What I like it, how they look better than the modern ones. I don't know the names of them. My friend Mike does, and he's really sick. He's gonna get a machine. He's getting set up for an artificial heart. Same thing with my cousin. It's up. The technology's crazy. Instead of carrying this big thing with holes just coming out of you, that's a littler type thing he explained to me. You know, it's not like what my poor cousin Tony had, you know. So my cousin Tony, he has, I think Tony, I love my cousin Tony. Love all my cousins. I think cousin Tony, she's feeling sick again. Wow. He had his heart replaced a while ago, and he's doing really good. So I asked him how many rejection drugs or pills he had to take. I think he had to take 60-something pills. Now it's not that many, but I can't imagine taking, you know, your liver's got to be really working like crazy. See, for my big engines, like what my wife gave me, those Western engines, it was like a Christmas thing you got, it's a package. I even got the price on here still, I think. No, it just says, right on here to prove. Get it. Layaway. Can you see? Wait. You see my name? Layaway. Put my shit. So I bought all my shit, man. Took a while. And then my poor wife was already gone, so I was like, screw it. I was just buying shit left and right. Left and right, because I was just like out of my mind, didn't care no more. Because I figured my grandkids are going to have some nice stuff. You know, hopefully they'll be into it, but I got a feeling the only one's going to be is Ivan and Otto, because the other ones, by the time they come back, you know, and I have to save money so I can go see them. I have to. I just have to. You know, also, you know, I won't be doing good, you know, but as long as I get to see them, I figure I'll be okay. That's a nice looking, it's like Grand Rio. See, I'm dyslexic. Rio Grande. If I can get it out. That shit is wasted. Hold on. I bet you guys thought I would never get to this. So I got a lot of shit to do. I gotta have help. A couple friends, actually, Matt Russo, he said he would give me a hand. And then Thane, so I think, and then Werner, oh shit, the battery's low. Werner, I don't know how much you missed because the battery, I got to get finishing up. The batteries says I'm almost empty. Well, I was talking for a while and I don't know because I wasn't paying attention. Ain't this a pretty car? Rio Grande. I love it. I shouldn't be throwing my shit in there like this, but this is a scoop. I gotta go. Cheryl wants to watch a movie. I need a lovey-dovey girl. I need a lovey-dovey, but Cheryl will always be my friend. She'll always be my, what do you call that? Companion. Companion with no love. Companion with no loving. I have unquenchable desires. Ain't I nuts? All right, this is a pretty engine too. Like Rio Grande. It's like really pretty. You know, these engines are heavy, man. It's like no joke. Rio Grande. Freaking heavy. You lift weights with this shit. That's sweet. So I got my wife's engine, and I have another one that is this size right here. So I gotta carefully put this down. If you see what I'm putting this on, you guys will probably be fainting. But I don't think it's gonna fall. You know. But there's my engine. So, and then I have for another, my old scale, no, my G scale, I have one small Christmas engine. I had this German one I looked at for years. And the guy, he don't really give a shit where I bought it. He overcharged me because at the time I was broke. And then I didn't want to wind up with two. Well, I got the caboose that goes with this. And it came in like a package deal. Rio Grande. And then I got to shut this off because this camera's going to die. So, hopefully the power will stay on and I can load it up. But, this room's kind of shit house now. It's all over the place. You know what? I don't even know what that must be down in there. That's what I mean. I put stuff and anyways, it's got to be in that big hole. Throw it in there. I hear it as a caboose. It's really pretty. So that's my those are my engines, slot family. And I showed you the other ones in the other video. So and then here's the mess I got. There's that goofy stand. All the junk here. I got everything junked up. So slot family, if you can find me a southern beauty with that southern voice, with some ginormous melons, and then an apple booty that kind of just, like my wife's, it kind of bumps out. I like muscular ass, with pretty feet, nice teeth, nice little nose. I'm kind of asking too much, ain't I? So anyways, and I get tired, I kind of get silly. So slot family, I'm going to retire tonight, maybe, who knows. Not going to promise nothing, because my fish get all dinged up because their lights are powered down. So I have to leave these lights on. You know what I'm saying? Because I just turned it on when their lights are off. So they kind of get all screwed up. Just picking up these papers and shit. Throwing them in the cart. So So I love you guys. I hope you enjoy this content. I finally show you my shit. Hopefully the next big thing, you'll see my bench work. Because like I said, I ordered a portable garage that will handle all the weather and shit. And comes with the augers, put them in the ground, and then with sandbags and shit. I was gonna pour a pad, but that's too much money. So what I'm gonna do is dig out. It's right near the pool where I gotta put it. So I'm gonna put some 6x6s down below, and I might dig a trench and then go down maybe 3 feet or so because of the frost line and shit, and pound it, then put the posts in with rebar, and then fill it in with airport mix, that gray stuff, and then shale, and then pound it. My brother's got one of those power packers, so pack the shit down, put my shit up, and then put my ATVs. There's enough room for my 6-wheelers, my snowblower, and the lawnmower, and whatever else, plus my snowmobile. That's another big item I want to get. You know, I want to do shit before I can't. Then I got to get my igloo, get all my ice fishing stuff, because I want to take little Ivan ice fishing to have him experience stuff when I was little. The other guys, they're not even going to be around, which sucks, because I would want to teach my grandkids too and cook out there and, you know, make an event. But I love you, slot family. Got to catch up with a lot of yous. My brain's all over the place. I love yous all. If I don't watch you, don't mean I don't love yous. And eventually I'll get caught up with everybody's channel. So from Minota Raceway, Anthony Bateman Sr., signing off. Peace out.